Okay, we're looking at 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 16, and this will be the last verse in this series. And indeed, we have saved the best for last. So he says, "For who hath known the mind of the Lord, that we may instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ." So the mind of Christ is the mind of God. So Jesus had the mind of God. So a carnally minded man is a foolish man. They think that they know more than God. How foolish is it to say God is not allowed in our public schools or in public offices? Or even more foolish to say, God, you're not allowed in my home. Or even worse yet, to say, God, you are not allowed in my heart. So the Bible says the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. So the smartest thing that you can do is let Jesus into your heart. It says, for we have, this verse says, we have the mind of Christ. So when Christ took on humanity, all of the things that Jesus did in his walk upon this earth, he did through the power of the Spirit. Jesus had the mind of God through the Spirit. So a believer can receive the Spirit as Jesus did. We can have access to God's mind through the Spirit. We can know the will of God for our life through the Spirit. Adam had the mind of God before he fell. Adam, he named the animals through the mind of God. So men of God who have the mind of God know that the time that we're living in is a time of stirring in the church. We're living in a time of urgency. We're living in a time of readiness. There's an urgency to be ready. So we need to move with the Spirit when He speaks. There's so much to be done in these last hours, and we need the Spirit to get us through these last days. So Paul said it is high time to awaken out of sleep. So, brothers and sisters, the church has overslept. The church is too complacent. Too many are in a state of spiritual complacency. Too many are falling through the cracks. God said He was not willing that any should perish. We have to awaken out of our state of being lukewarm. We have to awake out of our state of being complacent, being too much like the world. We have to break out of that state. So let's break out of that stupor and let's get to work for God. Thank you.